As his comments hailing the current government's response to terrorism during the global outreach triggered a political slugfest, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor on Thursday addressed the issue, stating that he has better things to do while his critics and trolls are welcome to distort his views and statements, pointing out that he was speaking specifically about India's retaliatory acts towards terror attacks in the past few years and not about previous wars. Taking to X, Tharoor wrote, and I quote, "After a long and successful day in Panama, I have to wind up at midnight here with departure for Bogota, Colombia in 6 hours, so I don't really have time for this. But anyway, for those zealots fulminating about my supposed ignorance of Indian whaler across the LoC in the past, one, I was clearly and explicitly speaking only about reprisals for terrorist attacks and not about previous wars. Second, my remarks were preceded by a reference to the several attacks that have taken place in recent years alone, during which previous Indian responses were both restrained and constrained by our responsible respect for the LoC and the IB. He said that given all these explanations, and I quote, the critics and trolls are welcome to distort my views and words as they see fit. I genuinely have better things to do. Good night." Tharoor has been in the receiving end from his own party after he praised India's response to terrorism in the past few years. Our Prime Minister made it clear Operation Sindoor was necessary because terrorists came and wiped the sindoor off the foreheads of 26 women, but India decided that the vermilion color of the sindoor will also match the color of the blood of the killers, the perpetrators of the attack, Tharoor said while speaking during a global outreach program. On Wednesday, the Congress MP also said that the first time India breached the line of control to attack a terror base in Pakistan was during the Uri surgical strikes. The Indian Army went one step beyond the LoC during Operation Sindoor, hitting terror bases, training centers, and terror headquarters in 9 locations. Here is what he had said.
But what has changed in recent years is that the terrorists have also realized they will have a price to pay. On that, let there be no doubt. When, for the first time, India breached the line of control between India and Pakistan to conduct a surgical strike on a terror base, a launch pad, the Uri strike in September 2015, that was already something we had not done before. Even during the Kargil War, we had not crossed the line of control. In Uri, we did. Then came the attack in Pulwama in January 2019. This time we crossed not only the line of control, we crossed the international border and we struck a terrorist headquarters in Balakot. This time we have gone beyond both of those. We have not only gone beyond the line of control and the international border, we have struck at the Punjabi heartland of Pakistan by hitting terror bases, training centers, terror headquarters in 9 places.
The remarks drew considerable flack from his own party leaders. BJP leader Kiren Rijiju, however, came out in Tharoor's support, hitting out at the Grand Old Party.
Our Prime Minister has made it very clear. Operation Sindoor was necessary because these terrorists came and wiped the sindoor off the foreheads of 26 women by depriving them of their husbands and father their married lives. In fact, there were some women who cried out, "The terrorists, kill me too." And they said, "No, go back, tell what happened to you." And India decided that the color of the sindoor, that vermilion color on the forehead of our women, will also match the color of the blood of the killers, the perpetrators, the attackers.
शशि थरूर जी बीजेपी के सुपर प्रवक्ता हैं, जो बीजेपी के लोग नहीं कह पा रहे हैं। मोदी जी की चमचागिरी या मोदी जी का गुणगान जितना वो नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, और बीजेपी के लोग उससे ज़्यादा शशि थरूर कर रहे हैं।